home is where your heart is, then mine's right here. I'm Amy, and this is My Texas Today.
Hey, welcome back to my kitchen. I have been blessed over the years with so many friends and family that have shared with me some amazing recipes, and I am endeavoring to share some of these with you as time goes on. Today I want to show you how to make beef tips and noodles. It's just that, beef tips and noodles. No fancy name, but an amazing taste. Let's get started. You're going to need, first and foremost, 2 pounds of lean beef tips. I generally ask the butcher to chop it up for me, just to find the leanest cut available and chop it. So however you like to do that, that's your discretion. Secondly, you're going to need some fresh mushrooms. Now you can improvise and buy 2 cans of canned mushrooms if you would like. I like the fresh the best, okay? Then you're going to need a can of golden mushroom soup. That would be Campbell's golden mushroom soup. And you're going to need 1 package of the Lipton onion soup mix. The box comes with 2. You're only going to need 1 for this recipe. You will also need 1.5 cups of red wine. Doesn't matter what brand, whatever you got sitting around, you'll need 1.5, 2 cups if you're feeling generous. And the last thing you will need just before you want to serve your meal is 1 package of the extra wide egg noodles. All right, so like I said, this is going to be easy. No time at all. I like to do this when I'm getting ready to maybe leave for a few hours, because you're going to want to heat your oven to 300, and it's going to actually just sit and cook in your oven for about 3.5 hours. So I like to do this when I'm just getting ready to maybe go to church or run some errands for several hours, and when I get home and a meal is waiting. It's awesome. Okay, so I just dumped in my beef tips, okay? That's it, let's go. Next we want to, let's see, we're gonna do the golden mushroom soup. Actually, this does not have to be in any order. You can do it just however it happens. So we've got 1 can of the golden mushroom soup. Get that in there. You just kind of need to stir it around a little bit just to kind of distribute it evenly. Next, you want to just dump this Lipton onion soup in there. Just sprinkle it kind of all over. Basically, you're just layering this thing, which is so easy, okay? Then, how about 1.5 cups of wine? Oh, why not 2? Yeah. Okay. And lastly, you're going to want to put your mushrooms right on top. And then just take your spoon and just kind of, again, distribute it all over real good and even. Okay, so that's it. Put a lid on it and get it in that oven that's already preheated to 300. Let this thing cook for 3.5 hours and it's done. For the sake of time, I have already prepared the same exact dish, and it has cooked now for 3.5 hours at 300. So here is the final product. Looks so good. So just before you want to serve your meal, you want to go ahead and cook those egg noodles just to the directions that are on the back of your package. So pull them out when they're nice and hot and they're al dente. And then the way you want to prepare this, oh my gosh, the smell is just, can you smell that? It's amazing. So you just want to scoop out some and put it right on top of your egg noodles. Juicy and amazing smell. Just like that. I gotta try this. Okay, the meat falls apart in your mouth. You must try this. It's amazing. If you need a really quick dessert, here's a super great secret. Take your favorite box of brownie mix, cook it as directed, and then pour on top these Andes Creme de Menthe baking chips. Let them melt. Amazing. Once your brownie mix comes out of the oven and it's really nice and hot, you want to just pour open a bag of these Andes mints. Spread it evenly all over. It's got to be really hot in order to get this stuff to melt. If you can't find that bag of the mints that are already chopped up for you, before they used to make that, I used to actually buy the box of the Andes mints. You can normally find them like in the candy section of the grocery store on maybe one of the top shelves. And I had to individually unwrap each one of those little Andes mints. But either way, if you can find the bag or just the box of the mints, just get it all over, coated on top of this brownie pan, and before you know it, you've got chocolate melted. Then you'll let it cool and cut it up and serve. So there you go, brownies with mints on top. Just another great little trick from my kitchen to yours. Enjoy.